We are live, everybody. We're live talking about Juan Soto right now. We're getting nervous. We were told he was going to sign tonight. Mo, how are you doing right now?
Horrible.
Horrible?
I'm very stressed right now.
Why?
Not trying to do no, photo stuff. It's very stressful. I don't know. I tears. I cry. I watch Soto edits. And I just cry. If he leaves, like my mental health is, it's not gonna be good.
All right, so
that.
can we get a time prediction of when he signs and where he signs and the money?
He's not signed tonight.
You don't think he signs tonight?
Signed tomorrow. 12:34 p.m. It's gonna be 15 years, 760.
With the Yankees.
I have no idea who he's gonna sign with. I can't even predict that. I honestly have no idea. Hopefully with the Yankees.
I need it to be with the Yankees. I need it to be with the Yankees.
We all do.
All right, if he signs live right now, this will be a reaction you're not gonna want to miss. So make sure you stay tuned. And we're gonna talk about other moves that happened this year so far. Give me the most shocking move that you've seen so far in free agency.
Luis Severino signing with the A's. That was completely unexpected. Shocking, Nobody saw it coming. I'd be very, very mad if I was an Oakland resident and I see right when they move out and now they want to act all committed and act like they weren't the problem. It doesn't really make sense for them. It's a bad contract. He's not that good. Severino, he's not. It was just very, very shocking. I was shocked. Like, I was running around school. I was like, do you see Severino sign with the A's? That actually happened? I don't know. I was not expecting that at all.
Yeah, it was a shocking move. Now he's going to be playing. He went from playing in the Bronx and playing in Queens to now playing in Sacramento. Like, that's like going from playing in the big leagues to playing in the minor leagues. That's exactly what it is.
He got a lot of money, so I can't blame him.
I mean, he didn't look too happy. But I think that they're going to use him as a trade.
He didn't look too happy. That's the deal he picked.
You think that
you
think that he's going to play in Vegas? They're scheduled to move into Vegas in 3 years. Do you think he's going to play in Vegas?
Yeah, he's not going to pitch out of this contract. Like, he's not going to exercise the opt-out. I'd be shocked if he pitches better than his contract is, like, warranting him to pitch. He's not so good anymore. His ERA was 3.9 this year. His FIP was 4.2. His WHIP was 1.2. Those aren't like stats. You're like, wow, that's $67 million. Stats are like, okay, he's a solid pitcher. He's not an amazing pitcher. He's not gonna be a guy in 2 years who's gonna be worth. Who's gonna be worth a contract that's getting nearly $20 million. Like, I'm pretty positive he will be playing in Las Vegas.
They don't play in Vegas. They don't play in Vegas until after the season, until after his contract expires. So
I thought it was for the third year. I apologize.
No, I think you said Severino, so my most shocking free agent I think signed was the Mets signing Clay Holmes and making him a starting pitcher.
That was not the most shocking. Be honest with yourself. It was Severino. There's no way that shocked you more than Severino.
All right, but you said Severino. I want to say a different person. Let's
bad comment though.
What do you think about Clay Holmes going to the Mets and becoming a starter?
It's an interesting move. He has 2 pitches, so it's a bit weird, but he's great stuff. I don't know what his velocity will look like, but if he trusts his sinker, which he didn't always at times this season with the Yankees, then he can give you length, because that pitch it's a great pitch. And when you're pitching over 1 inning, you get exposed by unluckiness. If you're pitching over 5-6 innings, it's going to even out. It's a great pitch. That's going to even out. There's going to be lucky moments, unlucky moments, but mostly it's going to be that like go to Clay Holmes where you're getting those ground balls, you're getting the outs, you're getting swings and misses, which is the whole baggage. Which I honestly I think he's going to be I think he's going to succeed as a starter. I don't think he's going to be a top end starter, but I think he could be, a solid starter with like a 3.6 ERA or something in that range.
Yeah. Clay Holmes, when he's on, he's on. He's one of the best pitchers in baseball. You know, when he uses that sinker and the slider at the same time, he's untouchable. So, I think it's an interesting move to say the least for the Mets, making him a starting pitcher. I think that if you would have had a better defense, you have one good glover there in Volpe, and everyone else in the defense kind of is meh. They needed a better defense for his ground ball stuff. So, I don't think him and the Yankees were perfect fit. I think he could be much better on the Mets.
I just think his role wasn't right. Like as a reliever, like he gets unnerved so often. It reminded me of Chapman with his last year, the Yankees, how he would just lose control on his fastball, start just spamming his off speed pitches, his breaking balls, and it's annoying to watch. And I don't think New York is meant for Clay Holmes. Signing with the Mets interesting for him, but he got the money, he got the role he wanted. So yeah,
Yeah, and I don't know. Worst thing is the Mets use him as a setup man. He just becomes an expensive setup man. So, um,
well, it's
I
not too much money, but yeah.
not too much money. It's kind of a lot of money for Holmes. Next up, we got someone you just mentioned, Aroldis Chapman. He signed with the Red Sox.
Yeah. It was what 1 year, 8.5,
I think it's 1 year, 10.5.
10.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's solid. He still throws very hard. 3.79 ERA last year, which is good. I don't know if that's $10 million worthy, but the Red Sox are paying him that money. I'm not complaining.
I mean, he still can prove that he can throw the ball hard. Um, he still proves that he can throw the ball hard as a relief pitcher. He's always had the arm. Just his command has not always been there. When he's on, again with Clay Holmes, he's one of the best pitchers in baseball. When he's not on, you can see you're going to see Aaron Judge take him deep this year. And Red Sox fans, we've had to suffer with those Rafael Devers moments against Chapman. Now we're going to see the opposite. We're going to see those Juan Soto, those Aaron Judge homers against Chapman. So maybe even some Dominguez homers.
Yeah. Well, hopefully Soto though.
Yeah,
Without Dominguez.
that moment is where he gave up that homer to Altuve and he gave up that smile. Like worst moment of being a Yankee fan. Nothing comes close to that moment.
Unless Soto leaving, that would be close. That would be comparable.
Between the Bases, number one fan asks, "What about Gleyber Torres? What do you think Gleyber
I
Torres?"
want Gleyber back. It's unpopular opinion among Yankee fans. I really want Gleyber back. Big Gleyber fan. I think he was terrific in the last 2 months of the season and the postseason. He really matured as a person and a hitter. I think over this season, and I think if they can get him for sub $12 million for 1 year, I think they should sign him. But I know they're not in on him, and it's probably not going to happen. Then you sign Caleb. They're going to call up Caleb Durbin. He's just going to turn into IKF 2.0 because that's his skill set. But whatever, it's not my decision. I think they should bring him back, but probably won't happen.
Yeah, Gleyber Torres had a perfect fit for Yankee Stadium. His swing, he went opposite way. He learned to go to the porch opposite way. But I don't think the Yankees. What happened with Severino in the last year. The Yankees have to let him go. The Yankees. I don't want him back. He was a good player.
That's not a good comparison. Severino had the worst ERA in baseball. Gleyber is around over a season. It was around league average overall, but the last 2 months he was amazing. It's not a good comparison. It's very different last Yankee seasons. That's all.
What other free agent you want to talk about next?
I want to talk about Tyler O'Neill to the Baltimore Orioles. I think it's a great signing for them. He had a very underrated year last year. It was a revival for Tyler O'Neill. It's not too much money, especially for the player, like for a 31 home run hitter, getting, what do you get? 3 years, 70 million, 69.5 million, 49.5? It was 49.5.
It was somewhere around then.
I think it was 3 or 49.5. That's a great deal. Yes, it's gonna hurt him playing in Camden Yards with that deep left field because he's more of a pull hitter. But he's a great player. It's a great signing for the Orioles. They had a hole in the outfield spots, and they got a really good player for a good deal.
Yeah, and how much do you think bringing in that wall affects him? I think if that wall's still going back out there, I don't know how much that affects him. Like, does that affect? You think that affects his decision coming to playing Baltimore with the big left field wall?
It's against him. It's something that wall being in would help him a ton. But
No, they moved the wall in.
Baltimore did?
They moved the ball back in.
They didn't.
I guess they did a couple weeks ago.
All the way back in?
Not all the way back in. They moved it in somewhat back in.
Yeah, it's still. Wait, what?
It's still relatively far back, but they brought it in.
I deleted Twitter, and this is the stuff I miss.
Yes, they brought it back in.
Yeah. Oh, I did not know that.
Yes, they brought it back in.
That's a good move. It was way too far.
Hey, it's a great move. Now Gleyber Torres can go back to beating up on the Orioles, beating up on those
I
birds.
don't know.
Another move we should talk about probably last night, a big free agent sign. The Giants are not instead of the sign. They signed a lot of teams playing B to Soda. They signed Willie Adames. What are your thoughts on that?
Happy the Yankees didn't have to sign him as a plan B. He's incredibly overrated. He's inconsistent over his career. He's not worth that money. I know a lot of people think he is, and last year he played near that level of money. He's not that good. He's really not that good. I'm very happy another team signed him that's going to be stuck in mediocrity. If that was the plan B for the Yankees, if they lose Soto and they sign Willie Adames, I would have lost my mind. I would have lost my mind. A plan B of something else, I would have been. I still would have been very mad. But if Willie Adames was our plan B, that would have got me like irate. I would not have been able to handle that.
Yeah, Willie Adames, good for you, got the bag. But you're playing in San Francisco now. It's not a hitter's park. Your numbers are going to go down significantly. But I think as a Giant fan, what?
No, you go. You go.
I think, as a Giant fan, knowing that Buster Posey now, who's running the team, he's now the GM, knowing that he's going to go out there and spend is a comforting sign. I don't know what you think about this contract, though. I mean, now your left side of the infield is arguably the best left side of the infield you get. But I would have loved to fit so much more for Willie Adames if he would have went to the Dodgers or the Braves. But I don't know with the Giants team. This Giants team, I think, can surprise a lot of people. But they were my pick to go to the World Series last year, and they failed. So
it's a horrible pick. Oh no, I did not remember that. It's one of the worst picks I ever heard.
It was on the podcast.
Yeah, I was probably playing Retro War or something.
Trying to go bold there, but it didn't end up working.
I think for Adames, like, how can you turn that money down? Getting $192 million for being a sub 800 OPS hitter. Like, yeah, it plays good defense, but like, that's unreal money for that level of production. Really, like, you'd have to be stupid to not take that. Even with the wall, like, he can take the criticism for being trash there if he's getting that money.
Listen, I don't think this is it for the Giants. I think they go out there and sign maybe Burns or Fried. So I don't think this is it for the Giants.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that.
And if they sign either Burns or Fried, it looks much better for Willie Adames in that move. Listen, your infield now would be Lamont Wade Jr. at first, Tyler Fitzgerald, who had a crazy hot streak at seconds, Adames at short, and Chapman at third. That's a very good infield right there. And you still got Logan Webb, who gives it the most ground balls in baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another big
Elliot Ramos in center field, who's incredible.
Another big free and yes, Mike Yastrzemski has been horrible. Another big free agent that signs Mr. Blake Snell, who won from the Giants, not to the Dodgers. What do you think about that?
Baseball's the stupidest sport. That's my straight up thoughts. The $62 million deferred shouldn't be allowed. It's pathetic that that's allowed. The deferred money. It's just fine. You don't want to have a salary cap, but then you allow them to defer money. Like, it's
and they did that with Tommy Edman too.
Yeah, I know. It's just
he's amazing.
It's not amazing. It's pathetic. It's really bad for the sport that this is possible. I genuinely believe that. It's whatever. It's baseball though, so they're probably gonna get eliminated in the NLDS. This was an anomaly this year for the Dodgers. Next year they're gonna get eliminated in NLDS. I'd put money on it. Guarantee it's gonna happen.
Listen, I feel bad if you're a fan of a team in the NL because you're never going to make a World Series for the next 10 to 15 years. At least the Yankees are going to go to the World Series because no one's stopping them in the AL if they sign Soto.
No,
But
you never know. It's baseball.
it's baseball. But even if the Mets sign Soto, I don't know if that's enough to beat, as Mo left, I don't know if that's enough to beat the Dodgers. The Dodgers are the best team in the league for a reason.
Yeah. Oh.
As we are awaiting the Juan Soto rumors right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anything else you want to touch up on before Juan Soto officially signs with the Yankees?
He's not signing for a while, bro. I'm telling you. It's not
Well,
happening.
we're live until he signs. So,
Are we?
yeah, we're gonna be up here all night.
For real? All right.
Better think good content ideas to.
So
Let's talk about the Rays moving into Yankee Stadium. What are your thoughts? George M. Steinbrenner Field. What are your thoughts on that?
I've been George M. Steinbrenner Field multiple times. It's a minor league stadium. So they have a great clubhouse. They renovated the clubhouses, I remember, before last spring training. So that's plus for the Rays. It's a MLB level clubhouse, but it's a minor league stadium. It doesn't really matter because they're not selling out they're not selling out Tropicana Field. I don't really think it's going to affect their attendance numbers too much because nobody really goes to Rays games. No fans. As a Yankee fan, it's like a bit annoying. But I don't really care.
I mean, George M. Steinbrenner Field's a very nice field, so Rays fans enjoy it. I mean, it's crazy what happened to the roof; it like collapsed. It's not a good thing. Prayers up for everyone in Tampa. I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, it's gonna be good to play in a new stadium.
No, is JJ still in America?
Yes, he is. You want to get him? He's in LA right now.
Ah.
Yeah. I got breaking news from a source right now. It said that Juan Soto doesn't want to sign with the Mets because Benji guy is being a bad guy. So,
all right, I wanna bring up a topic.
I had a topic to talk about. You want to go first?
Is it okay if it's not baseball related?
Well, I want to stick to baseball. Let's talk one last baseball topic. Your boy Keith McPherson. You had him on the podcast.
Oh yes, that's how I forgot. That's how I want to talk about. Yeah, props to Keith. Great soundbite. John Heyman. That's completely all John Heyman's fault. He got to be able to take that. You're like 60 years old, bro. Like, Keith. He's strolling around. He's in a chill manner, and he took it way too personally. I respect Keith though for not getting riled up at all. He just laughed it off. It was funny. But yeah, that's my main takeaway. Like, hey, people are getting mad at Keith. It's not Keith's fault. He's not a reporter. He's a Noah. Stop typing in the chat. Right? You're not.
It's not me. It's not me.
I see you like this. And
I promise you, it's not me. I'm on Twitter right
now. No, but like people are getting mad at Keith. It's not Keith's fault. He's not like a journalist. He's not a writer. He's a baseball fan, and he had a cool opportunity to talk to John Heyman, and he talked to him like a baseball fan, which I love. I love how he's not taking like a serious interview. Wants to have a normal conversation with him because that's what people actually want to listen to, a normal interview when everything's stagnant. It's boring. He wanted to joke around a little bit, and John Heyman took it way too personally. It's John Heyman's fault, in my opinion. I don't know. I know you got different opinions on it. You can say what you want, but.
For those of you that didn't hear the soundbite, here it is.
No, you can't play it. It's copyright. You can't play it.
It's not copyright.
Yeah, it is. It's WFN.
I think the reason that got such play is because people believe everything I tweet. I've had 100,000 tweets, and you get one that was wrong, and it did say appears, and I know I rushed in, and it was a big mistake, and I regret it. But 2 years later,
no regrets. It's like
at some point, I think someone could probably drop it if they're a nice person.
What I think is it just like how I introduced you. Everybody in baseball knows who you are. So it's a credit to your work. You're following it out.
By the way, I won't be going on with you again. The whole thing has been a disaster.
That's okay.
I can't even believe you said that to question my integrity.
Are you being serious right now?
I'm being serious, yeah.
John,
Asking me if I'm getting a cut because I have a relationship with an agent. That's
Well,
outrageous. I know you're not a journalist. You don't know anything about this. I know you don't, but that's an outrageous comment.
It's Friday night at 8:30, John.
You should know that much.
And I am
I'm
not
done with you,
I am
and
not
I'm
taking
done with
this that
WFAN.
serious.
Goodbye.
John, thank you for
I
joining
can't
us,
even
John.
believe it.
Thank
I
you,
can't
John.
even believe it.
Thank you, John. Appreciate your.
So that was John Heyman's crash out with Keith McPherson. Keith, obviously, big fan of the show. We've been on the podcast. I mixed feelings about this. Keith obviously has gotten himself into some trouble with WFIN. Obviously, he made fun of the guy's accent. One of the top clips in Moshe's memory that he has up there. So he's definitely ran into some trouble. He's a little bit full of himself. He's makes fun of Mets fans a little too much. So to say that that's not on him, it's on him. You
He
cannot.
did his job. He got WFAN some listeners. People want to hear Keith McPherson out to see what he's going to say next. People know that there's this potential that something crazy is going to happen that you want to hear live. Honestly, I think it's good for WFAN's ratings.
So we'll have him on again, and we'll ask him about that question. See how he responds.
No, I don't think I have him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you scared?
I'm not scared. It's just he's just going to talk about his football career at Monmouth University.
All right. Another big news this week: Hotel, which is near Yankee Stadium, used to be called just Hotel. Next up place, which is called Stadium. This most you unveiled what the new name was.
Say that again. I didn't hear what you were saying. You were glitched out.
Oh, I was glitching out. There's a place called Hotel next to Yankee Stadium, which is called Hotel, and it's next to a place which is called Stadium, and it has now got a new name. You want to unveil the new name?
New York City. It's a place, with beautiful beaches. So in New York City, you gotta have cabanas.
That's the new name.
Hotel is now called Cabana.
Whenever you're driving to Yankee Stadium now, you'll see the new sign, Cabana.
It's very sad.
What are your thoughts on the name change?
Can't believe it. Can't believe it.
I'm done with WFIN.
No, I can't believe that they named it Cabana. Hold up.
Do we got breaking news?
Nah.
Oh,
But-
no, we did.
Coleman's going it.
Hmm?
No. Is Bill Madden legit?
Why?
No, he's fake. Okay, we're chilling.
Well, what happened?
Wait, hold up.
Bill Madden. What did he say? Bill Madden. I don't even see a guy named Bill Madden on Twitter.
Look at Wiz. Look what Wiz said.
To who?
No, this guy's fake. We're chilling. It said
What'd he
Coleman
say?
went to 800 mil.
What did he say?
And you said that Cohen went to 800 million.
Listen, if he goes to 800 million, then that's the craziest overpay I've ever seen. He's getting paid 100 million more than Shohei Ohtani.
Soto hits in the playoffs.
You know who doesn't?
Ohtani and Judge and everybody in the Yankees. They all went to bed. All trash.
Aaron Judge is Mr. Low Leverage. He's not a real captain of the Yankees. You know who hit in high leverage situations? Derek Jeter.
You know what? I need to bring this up. It's really annoying me. All these fake sort guys with these sources and everything. It really annoys me, man. Because I always believe it, and then I see, it's fake, and it gets me every time. It's they all think it's so funny. It's so annoying. Michael Conforto to the Dodgers. Conforto to the Dodgers.
We got breaking news. You got to say breaking news first. You got to scare me. The forecast, we're here for our rant about Keith McPherson. All right, so instant reaction. Michael Conforto to the Dodgers. What are your thoughts on that?
Honestly, I don't even know how. Like, he's pretty irrelevant. He kind of found to irrelevancy after he got injured. So like, honestly, I'm looking at his stats right now. I don't know how he played last year. I'm being completely honest with you. I'm not gonna act like I know his game. He used to be good.
I
Okay.
mean, Mets fans called him the next Mike Trout.
He was solid with the Mets. It wasn't Mike Trout. He's solid. Okay, he's good. We got Greg Green. Welcome to the show, Greg Green.
Otherwise, Foreman.
No,
Foreman. We know you're a big listener to Keith McPherson. What are your thoughts on his rant against John Heyman?
I mean, he sucks.
Who sucks?
Keith. I mean,
You're
both
blaming
of
this
them.
on Keith, not on. You don't think this is John Heyman being, taking it too personal? You think this
I
is on
mean-
Keith?
Keith, his cameos cost $28 when he should really be paying us. He sucks. I hate him.
Look, okay, but
What-
bias aside, you think this is Keith's fault for that whole interaction? You don't think it's John Heyman, who took like a little joking manner to like get a conversation going, and then took it all personal and started crying? You think it's Keith's fault?
I mean,
Bias
I
aside.
ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I hate Keith.
Okay, that's
He
fine.
sucks. He's
What-
like,
What do you think's a better rage bait? That or when he said it? You don't bosh the Yankees, but you bosh the Mets.
all right, we no, I mean, you don't bash the Yankees.
For those that don't know what we're saying, Keith McPherson a couple months ago, there was a guy named Chippy that called into the radio, and he had an accent, and Keith did not like his accent, so he made fun of the guy's accent live on air. And he said, "That call
Good
was
night,
Chippy."
Noah.
Chippy.
Good night, Moshe. I'm done.
See ya, Foreman. That was Greg Green. What do your take was on that interview with Greg Green? Hello? Baywitz?
Bill Madden's legit.
How do you know?
Apparently writes for the Daily News. Steve Cohen, David Cohn, Michael Kay, Jack Curry, Gary Phillips, Jonathan Mayo, JP Morosi, Mark Feinstein, John Heyman, Brian Hoke, they all follow him. So I'll read this out loud. Yankees deserve credit for apparently going well beyond their comfort zone at 750 to 760 million. But word now is Cohen is going to 800 million. If so, he'll be alone.
Send me that.
Wiz sent it on the chat. You have it.
I have it. Where is it?
God. Who's live?
I need to share my screen. This is big news.
Yo, I need to ask somebody. Oh my God.
Man, that's crazy.
It really is. He plays right field.
Why? Like, is this person like legit? He has 3.9K followers.
Look who follows him.
I don't know what to think about that. I don't.
It could be false. I'm not convinced, but
Everything seems to be false. Nobody knows what the heck they're talking about. Like everyone's making up rumors. I hope that's not legit, but it sounds like it could be pretty legit.
it seems legit.
I'm sure I'm messing right now so everyone can see it. Here we go. This is it right here. What are your thoughts?
People always say, billionaires, they always say, once you get to that $20 million, there's no difference going up from that. And I think 760 to 800 million, yes, $40 million. But your lifestyle isn't changing at all with that $40 million. I'm hoping Juan Soto understands that. Understands that you don't want to play for the Mets.
No one wants. Why would you want to play with the Mets?
I know how I know Hal. He's tried, but you know, oh my god, I hate you so much.
That scared me.
Block him.
I don't know who it is. I'm not gonna block him.
So I think if Soto goes to Mets, we have to boycott opening day. Everybody, all Yankee fans, you got to boycott opening day.
Well, I'm not.
Is that a
I'm,
valid thing to
I'm
do?
not. I'm not going to opening day even if he does sign. So
Same. But I think we should all come together and boycott opening day.
that
Did you
was
see that story, bro?
what?
DeVito.
All right, let's talk about the Giants. Giants almost won today. Could have won today. What are your thoughts on the win today or the loss?
It got close at the end. Would have been pretty bad if they, actually did win they won that game. But I think they're tied for the first overall pick, which is good news always for this Giants team. But the thing that scares me is this quarterback class is it's trash. There really is no guy that you're like, wow, he's good. Like he's been consistently amazing in college. There's not one guy. I know a lot of people like Cam Ward. I don't think he's gonna be that good. A lot of people like Short Sanders. I don't know if he's, mature enough really to be an NFL quarterback and a leader in a locker room. We've seen him put down his O line before, and then I feel like those are two guys that are gonna go top of the class. And like, those aren't guys who are like, oh yeah, we have our franchise quarterback. They're wild cards. They could be amazing. They could be horrible. There's no like like blue chip where you're like yeah, his floor is pretty high. We're gonna like his floor is pretty high. We're gonna get a solid quarterback year one or whatever. There's no guy where we can have confidence, even a little bit of confidence like that. These guys they're big boomer bust prospects, big boomer bust. There's a high ceiling. There's a very high ceiling, but that floor is very, very low.
I mean, on the broadcast today, shout out to Kevin Kugler and Daryl Johnson who announced the game. They said the Giants should go with the bridge quarterback next year and Sam Darnold, and then try to get like Arch Manning next year because the quarterback class this year is not deep. They're gonna hinge on Cam Moore this year. He's better than Daniel Jones. That's all I can say. Better than Daniel Jones.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think it was neighbors who flew the plane over over MetLife?
I don't know
I don't
who it
think
was,
that's
but
that's hilarious. If it was neighbors, it's like,
definitely
wow,
was like Joe Shane. Definitely Joe Shane, 100%.
no. It would be really funny if it was neighbors.
You want to talk football? You want to talk Rutgers basketball?
I want to talk.
The way you ran to your phone there is you're not in a good spot right now.
No, I'm not.
Oh my god, these amount of fake sources, I can't. Juan Soto and the Yankees have a deal, 760. I don't want to believe that.
Michael Conforto got 17 mil.
No way, you're joking, right?
No, it's over 1 year. It's crazy. Baseball money is getting like, especially pitching money. It's crazy. Way too much money for mid pitchers.
I need Juan Soto to sign right now. I need him to sign. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of it. Just sign with the Yankees already. Just this is like the most boring. Like in every other sport, free agents sign the first day of free agency. Baseball, you gotta wait.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, breaking news! Breaking news! Breaking news! The Jets are hiring Juan Soto to be the next GM. All right, let's talk some Rutgers basketball while we're waiting. Rutgers basketball, they're 5-4 right now. They just lost their conference opener right now to Ohio State yesterday, but they proved that they can hang in with the big boys. They lost by 4 to Alabama. They beat Notre Dame. What are your thoughts on Rutgers basketball this year? And he's not even paying attention. So I'll say this. I think Dylan Harper has emerged as a star. I think he's much better than Ace Bailey. I think his ceiling is much higher than Ace Bailey. He's played way better than Ace Bailey. Um, I just think that Dylan Harper, I think Dylan Harper is the best player in college basketball, if not second best to Cooper Flag. Um, they got some talented rookies. They got Somerville and Rutgers. He's really talented center for them. And Zach Martini, he's hitting some big threes for them. PJ Hayes, Jacob Derrickak. They're using Jeremiah Williams off the bench. So this is a very deep Rutgers team. I think this is the best Rutgers team we've had in 5 years. But I don't know if they can get past where the Caleb McConnell Rutgers team got past. They had Caleb McConnell, Paul McKagie, Geo Baker, Jacob Young. That was a very loaded Rutgers team. Obviously, they didn't have Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper, but that was a special Rutgers team. They had chemistry together, and they lost to Houston second round. So, what do you think the ceiling is for this Rutgers team?
I don't think they're that good. They're not that deep.
They're deep. They got weapons. Listen, I think Cliff leaving and I forgot his name.
I know what you were saying about the higher ceiling Dylan Harper compared to Ace Bailey. I think
Dylan Harper has played like the better player. Like that's not
because of the higher ceiling. Ace Bailey's a 6'10" forward who is an incredible shot. Hits such tough shots off the dribble, spot up, catch and shoot, step back. Like all he has to do, he gets a better handle. He's gonna be a star. Like a star. Like I think. Also, you were talking about Derrickak. Derrickak's trash. Shoots way too much. I mean, I watched like 2 games, but oh my god, I can't. These reports are actually killing me right now.
Oh no. Justin Herbert's hurt.
Stop. I'm leaving this. It's not funny. It's actually not funny.
Ooh, Justin Herbert's hurt. You mad at that? Got him left.
Obviously, I hope he does, but I never want somebody to get hurt. But it's just if you do that one more time, like actually, I'm done. It's
What do you
really
think?
not funny. I'm not like.
What do you think about OG Fortnite coming back?
I'm not an OG. I don't really play Fortnite, to be honest. My brother is a big Fortnite player.
Hey, you want to give it for an interview?
No, thank you. He doesn't really know that much ball. He's actually playing Fortnite right now. Or he actually thinks I'm Marv.
Ooh, Stark, davening. All right, let's go back to talking football.
Talk NBA.
Oh, yeah, you
Who's
can
your
go.
MVP? Who's your MVP right now?
My MVP right now, Josh Allen.
No, NBA. NFL. NBA. I know we're at the beginning of the year. Quarter season MVP.
Quarter season MVP. I got to be honest with you. I only watch the Knicks. I only watch the Knicks.
Giannis or Jokic?
Giannis or Jokic?
I think for me it's Giannis. Giannis has been he's been unreal. It's he's on a mission. His mid-range shot is better than it's ever been. He's getting to the rim at will. It was Bucks Nets today, so I watched that game, and it was just
you're on your way to that game.
We don't have to talk about this. Yeah, and he was just dominating. He really he's unstoppable when he gets going. There's no stopping him. He's bigger, stronger, faster than everybody.
I mean, what are your thoughts on the Nets?
Jordi Fernandez has been amazing so far. He's a great coach. There's not that many pieces. The biggest thing is they're in every game. They're never really getting blown out. They just don't have guys that can close basketball games, especially with Cam Thomas hurt. Today, Dennis Schroeder, Cam Johnson at the end of the game took some questionable shots that didn't fall, especially Dennis Schroeder. He had a really bad layup attempt or floater attempt. He had Cam Johnson wide open on the wing. That got me a bit annoyed. He played great, don't get me wrong. He had 34 and 10 or something, which is incredible. But they just don't have a closer. But we need to lose games. It's a really good draft class. I'm not a big believer in Cooper Flag though. I don't see this generational talent that everybody's talking about. He's solid, like he's good. He's very good, but he's not this generational. People are getting called generational now every 3 years. 2 years. It's not supposed to be like that. A generational guy should be every 15 years. And it gets thrown around way too much nowadays. It's every time there's a good prospect, it's, oh, wow, he's generational. NBA especially, and NFL. MLB, there's never really generational guys.
I mean, Bryce Harper was generational. Bryce Harper was seen as the
Yeah.
chosen one. The chosen one. Trevor Lawrence was also the chosen one.
Yeah, but yeah, and then
On you think so? When do you think Soto signs?
I told you. I think he's gonna sign tomorrow. Now I changed my mind. I think he's gonna sign in the next 2 hours.
I don't know. I can't take all these rumors. I can't do it anymore. Let's talk about the Knicks. My New York Knicks. The chosen New York Knicks. The team, the Nova Knicks. Josh Hart Knicks. Jalen Brunson, who's played horrible as their Knicks. Cat Knicks. Call them soft. They write him off, we write back. I don't know what to say anymore about the Knicks. What do you think?
So another fake rumor. Okay. I hope Bridges plays horrible. Hate Bridges.
Why?
Because he was a net, and he thought he was much better than he was. Shot way too much last year. It was really annoying to watch. Just I hated him when he was on his second year on the Nets. First year on the Nets, he was amazing. Second year, he really annoyed me. He really, really annoyed me. And then when they got rid of him, we got 6 first-round picks from the Knicks. Crazy fleece. One of the biggest fleeces in NBA history. But yeah, I don't know. I just want the Knicks to do bad.
So you're a Knick hater. You're a Knick hater. Well, I think that's gonna do it today.
Nah, no, it's
Chill. What topic?
let's go till 10. Let's go till 10. I think I wanna.
At Bell Dog, you want to come on the pod and talk some ball? You know what? I'm gonna get a very special guest on the podcast right now. His name is he's been on here before. We all know who we're doing. We're gonna keep going. We're trying to stay for till Soto signs. So let's see if we do it. I gotta make a call right now though.
Yo, mute yourself.
All right, we're getting a special guest on in 5 minutes. So I don't know. What do you want to talk about? It's all up to you.
I want to talk about college football. We had the
Ba-da-da, ba-da-da.
college football player for real today. Alabama didn't get in. Miami
Rutgers
didn't get in.
Rutgers didn't get in either.
That's true. Big shock. Some teams didn't get in. Who do you expect to win the college football playoff? Who's your pick?
Oh,
Who's your pick to win the college football playoff?
Ohio State.
What? Why? I'm just kidding. I know you don't follow that show. For me,
I only watch Rutgers.
for me, it's tough. It's actually a lot of very good teams, but I hate to just be that guy that picks, the number one team. So I'm not gonna be that guy.
You're not
Penn
gonna-
State. Penn State. Penn State is very, very good.
They're having the whiteout.
Penn State. Penn State's legit. Drew Allers was very, very good last night. I think Penn State could, if they don't win it all, I think they can make a run. They're very good football team. But I did not see that the Rays signed Kenley Jansen. My boy.
Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen. I knew that. 1 year, $8.5 million.
I don't know anymore. Quote from a Mets official on their failed pursuit of Juan Soto. We battled.
Send me that tweet right now.
I don't know if this guy's weird.
Just send it to me. I'll tell you if he's real or not.
I very well Bassett.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Juan Soto appears headed to the Giants.
Juan Soto.
Arson Judge appears headed. Imagine that night Arson Judge signed. We did a live podcast. That would have been one of the craziest podcasts we've ever done.
Yeah.
Ooh. How you doing, Max?
Great.
How you doing? You stressed about the Juan Soto rumors?
I feel that Juan Soto, I feel he's not gonna sign at all.
Hey. Yo, Alan, turn your camera. Turn it on. Come on. Fine, keep it off. Just unmute. Kester, unmute him.
I can't. He's not muted.
Alan.
What is this?
Alan.
Yeah,
What's your
We're live right now. We're live right now. What do you want to say to the viewers?
I'd like to say, Mets are winning the World Series this year.
Bold take.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were a Hawk for a second.
Can we get Wiz on?
You can ask him.
Yes.
He said no.
Yeah, Alan, send it to Adler.
Shout out to Wiz.
I'm calling Ad. Yeah, I'm sending. Wait, is Adler's engagement party right now?
Probably ended.
It's not gonna be able to.
Shohei Ohtani is at the Lakers game tonight.
Boy, shout out to Mr. Katz, best teacher.
Alan, I saw him on Shabbos.
Mr. Katz.
He's we play cornhole in his class, cornhole tournament coming up, kind of like warehouse game style. So A-Roz in class tomorrow. Do you think we're gonna be watching this in class?
This is I feel we will.
You will. You think you're gonna put it on for the teacher?
Of course I will.
Well, we'll have an interview right now about school. Who's your favorite teacher in school?
We don't want to embarrass anybody.
Ah,
So
Slito.
it's just I'll just go with the letters TT.
T T T T. Who you don't have a teacher named T T.
No. They say something with the initials TT.
Ah, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
And what's Moshe cooking up?
Moshe right now is cooking up something.
Is this supposed to go
Then
till
again,
midnight? Mm. We're getting whizzed on. Mm.
we are currently live. Thank you to the one viewer we have right now. We're waiting for Soto to sign. We're gonna be here all night. So get ready, get in your pajamas, shower, do whatever you want. We'll be here all night waiting for Soto.
You're actually gonna be here all night?
All
No.
night.
No way, all night. Who's the one viewer?
Noah Bellin.
Give him a shout out.
Shout out Noah Bellin. Great guy. Know him personally. Great guy. He's not just a great guy, he's a super great guy. He's an A-Rod's left. I don't know where he went. Good news. Looks like Justin Herbert is coming back in.
Shut up.
I'm just giving you updates on the game.
All right. It says 2022. You got me. You got me. Yeah. Yeah, you got me. Oh, God.
Who should we get on?
Okay, I'd like to say I'll be right back when Soto signs. When he signs, I'll give my reaction. See ya,
All right,
boys.
see ya.
Later. And as I'd like to say, TT.
Say it. All right. Who else do we ask to get on?
I don't know, man. Maybe we might have to end this.
Wait. I'm getting someone on.
Restart if Soto signs. TJ MVP. I saw this actually. This is actually funny. Good tag score.
What do you say?
It's funny, but I saw it.
Oh my God. Soto will sign with the Yankees. I agree. I agree. I it's really shocking to me how Mets fans are shocked that Steinbrenner is going this high. Like
I think as a Yankee fan, I'm shocked as well.
but they doubted him. They undervalued him. They undervalued the
Yeah.
amount of money.
But I'm shocked it's gotten to this much money. I thought it would be like beginning of the offseason, like 550, 600.
Well, that's what happened. You have Steve Cohen. I think Steve Cohen will not take his foot off the pedal. He's crazy. There's something wrong with him. He's not
He
going to take his.
He drove up Soto's price so much.
If it's not for Steve Cohen, we're looking at 550, 600. But they're paying him more than Otani, and Otani pitches and hits.
Yeah. But yeah, it's true.
Sure.
Who do you think is gonna break it? Break the news.
Heyman.
Do you really think it's gonna be him? I think it's gonna be Curry. If he signs with the Yankees, signs with the Mets, I think it's gonna be passing.
No, it's gonna be Boris works for Heyman works for Boris.
Heyman works for Boris. Oh, is that true?
Yeah,
He has a relationship. That's what they're saying.
that's what you got Keith mad for.
Mm-hmm.
These fake reports, I can't take it anymore.
So
All right, it's quiet. What do you want to say?
nothing to say. I need Soto to resign. I don't care if it gets 800 million. I honestly don't care. Pay me 800 million. Can't let him go. Cannot let him go.
You can't. This is
There's no replacing him. This team's going nowhere if they don't get it.
Eric Bolanger said, would guess, and it's a guess, Boris leaks Soto's decision early tomorrow morning. First availability of managers is Monday afternoon, so those impacted get to discuss it. Allows contract news to dominate most of the meetings, including a big press conference perhaps on Wednesday. So that does not sound like it's going to be tonight.
That was it. Wait, who said that?
It's Eric Boland.
He's solid. We'll see what other people say. If they confirm, then then we can did but early morning could mean like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Like that's what they can mean.
You really want to stay till 2 a.m.?
I don't know. I'm gonna keep track of the rumors. If it seems like it's gonna sign 10 at like 12, then maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully not. Hopefully he just signs early.
Candelita! Oh my god.
No, we don't sing this song.
Why, you're not a fan of the Mets?
No. I'm a Met hater.
You're a Met hater. Why are you a Met hater?
Why would I not be a Met hater?
So tired. We need Soto to sign.
We do. I can't go to bed not knowing what happens.
Keep the live going. We're trying. No, it's getting late fast.
It's not that it's late. It's just like nothing's happening,
We're gonna be scrolling here forever.
Yeah, how you just scrolling?
I'm just scrolling through Twitter. I had to put on the John Boy Media hat. How about we end the live stream now and as Soto signs with the Yankees, we'll go live.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We'll do that. All right. See you, everybody.